Hello Taurus, Elsie here to do a reading for you. Just thought I'd come by and drop one on you. Sorry I've been AWOL for a couple days. I just had to catch up on the private reads. Plus, my energy has been on the ropes, y'all. Whew, I'm telling you, I just feel everything. I feel it all. And it is exhausting. Emotionally, mentally exhausting it's been for me. Not physically, but yeah, emotionally, mentally. How's it going for you? Tell me about what's going on. Look, we just stepped into retrograde now. Now we're also in Mercury retrograde's shadow, in addition to everything else that's going on. Lionsgate portal, of course, just ended on the 12th, but you know, that energy lingers as well. It doesn't just close a door and that's it. That energy lingers as well. So there's a whole lot of stuff going on. Plus we have another full moon coming up. It's exhausting. All right, let's take a look at it. Let's just use some tarot today. Let's figure out what's going on for you, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Taurus, my bull gang. I am your bully sister. Thank you so much for telling me, those of you who telling me your birthdays, thank you so much. Even though, like, if you look through the comments and you see all the people who have said that their birthday is on the 24th, which is when mine is, of April, and I was just interested because I've only met but one person in my life that had my birthday. And now I look and now I see that there's really, out of all the comments, which there's a lot of them, thank you, that it feels like, as I look through the comments, that there really isn't a whole lot of birthdays on the 24th of April. It's very interesting. Okay. Here we go. This is for you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is a reading that is does not have a date or time. You'll find it when you need it, or when it needs you. All right, Taurus, here we go. Thank you for your cross watcher. Come on, tell me what's up. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. All right, what's going down? What's going down is the King of Wands. Why is that? Oof, the King of Wands pulling you out of hermit mode. I feel like somebody's about to show up, Taurus. That's what it feels like. Someone is about to pop up in your life, impulsively show up here. I feel like you've been in hermit mode. I feel like you're going to be pulled out of hermit mode, or your attention is going to be drawn away from it. Tell me about Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Tell me about Taurus. Oof. Somebody who is on the prowl. Somebody's made a decision about you. We've got two wands here. Somebody has made a decision about you, or is about to make a decision about you. Take it as it resonates, because I don't know when you're seeing this. King of Wands, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. We've got Virgo energy here. I think the King has had their eye on you, feminine or masculine. The King of Wands has had their eye on you while you are in hermit mode, or they've been sort of maybe checking social media on you. They've been checking up on you. Okay, so there's no conversation right now. There's probably little or no conversation right now between you and the King of Wands. I feel like that's about to change. I feel like the King of Wands is about to step forward here. The Four of Swords is here, and the Death card. So it's the death to the Four of Swords. Where it's been, I want to say that this doesn't feel like it's been a long time. It feels like maybe it's been 4 weeks or 8 weeks, or, you know, it feels like it's been fairly recent. Yeah, maybe 4 weeks. I feel, for some of you, the communication arrives in 4 days. That's what it feels like for some of you. So I want to say that the Four of Swords and the Death card is telling me that there is somebody is breaking the silence here, is ending the silence that we've had. And I think that the silence has come from healing. I think that you're healing in hermit mode, and I think that someone here is healing themselves as well, the King of Wands. I feel as though what's ending here is the silence, because the King of Wands wants the Ace of Wands, a brand new path of passion with you here. And I feel like the King is about to make a decision about that. We have the Eight of Swords. It's going to put you up in your head, I'm just saying. I feel like you're in some sort of a self-imposed mental state where you can't get out of thinking obsessively about why this person stopped talking with you or why they're silent with you. Death is holding a sword. There is 9. So there's worry here. Worrying and wondering, why did they stop talking to me? Why is it silent? I feel like it's silent because there's transformation. Tell me about the 8 of Swords. Yeah, there is going to be communication here. Somebody's making the decision to communicate. 2 swords here. Page of Swords and the one in the hand of death. I feel like there's a transformational communication that is headed your way. Something that is very honest and truthful. Somebody's come to a new bit of information. I feel like 8, 9, 10, ending a cycle of silence. That's what it looks like. Ending a cycle of silence here. Tell me more. In order to have some balance or justice. Boy, there's a lot of swords here. You possibly are dealing with someone who is Scorpio, but I really do feel air energy here as well. We've got a lot of air energy here, so it could be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, Virgo, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Libra. I feel whatever the communication is that comes with the Page of Swords, I believe it makes you feel justified. I want to say, I knew it. Yep. The Magician, it's what you've manifested. So you have all the tools, you have all the aces. It feels like you've manifested this communication here. And I'm going to say whether you want the communication or whether you don't, you've manifested it. So don't yell at me. It's you. Yeah, I think that you've been thinking about the King of Wands. I feel like you have a lot of feelings for the King of Wands, and you stand here with all the aces in hand, trying to manifest some sort of a stable communication from this person that you have feelings for. I think you're about to get your manifestation. I think you're manifesting love. I think you're manifesting stable love, justification of love. Like, yes, I deserve this, and now I'm getting it. That's what it feels like. The Wheel of Fortune is here. So I feel that you're going to get your manifestation. Whatever it is that you're manifesting, I think that you are. Now, of course, it's always about the reasonable manifestation, right? If you're manifesting that you're going to be married tomorrow from a person that lives across the world from you, chances are it's not going to happen. But I feel that if you have the reasonable manifestation, you're the person who it's coming in for. The Wheel of Fortune is here. Taurus, just a reminder that Jupiter is in your sign until the 24th of May next year. So there is so many things that are changing for you in a positive way in terms of love. And I know that a lot of you are still waiting, but I'm also seeing that a lot of you are having the people that you wanted come to you. I've seen it in the comments. And I think that's really lovely. But I do feel with the Wheel of Fortune is that there are changes that are coming in love. I want to say you've manifested them, but I also want to say that things are going to change. And you're Taurus, you're a fixed sign. You don't like when things creep up on you and change. I think that things are about to get impulsively quicker. Or, we've got the Ace of Wands and the Wheel. I feel like things move fast, like blazing fast from here. That's what it feels like. Because of the King of Cups. And the King of Pentacles. Come on. We got pre-Emperor energy here. So you're waiting on the Emperor, I think. Which one are we missing? The King of Cups. No, we've got the King of Cups. Pentacles. Oh, we're missing the King of Swords. Somebody has to find their voice. Somebody has to speak up here. We're back at the Four of Swords. Somebody has to speak up. Four of Swords and Eight of Swords. This cycle must come to an end. There has to be a transformation. And I think that while you're in hermit mode, I feel it feels that the King of Wands has their eye on you, that they're not really letting you out of their I feel like they're following you on social medias, maybe with different names, but I feel like somebody's got their eye on you here. And it feels like this king wants to transform this energy with you, wants to talk to you about having this new path and passion. This person has been working on themselves. And when I say that the only one I don't see is the King of Swords, I feel like that's why you haven't heard from them, because they haven't mastered the King of Swords. Truth, honesty, justice, all of that stuff. There's just justice here, but it's the justice of transparency and honesty that you're waiting for. And this person has been working on themselves. So they've become emotionally available, and they've been working on themselves financially, being stable. It feels like somebody also has the same feelings, but is also going through changes. Look, I feel like some of the changes you're going to be going through are financial, and then there's going to be some changes in love. I feel like your finances and love are about to be off the hook. You're going to be like, no, that stuff doesn't happen to me. Yep, that stuff's going to happen to you. That's what it feels like. Tell me why you two stopped talking. Oops. We've got the Knight of Wands and the Strength card. I think we're talking about probably someone who is a Leo. We've got lots of Leo energy here, but we also have the Wheel of Fortune, which is also Leo, but also Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius. We have Libra energy too. I want to say that the reason you two are quiet with each other is because somebody is trying to find the courage to come in and speak with you in a way that is not based in the Knight of Wands. This person's incredibly attracted to you, and the King of Wands always follows their passion. I feel like this person is trying to find the courage to speak with you. Look at that. They want to speak with you, but they don't know if you want to speak with them. She's holding up her sword. Stay at a distance here. I can hear what you have to say from over the fence. We've got Leo energy here, and the Queen of Swords is Libra, but also Gemini and Aquarius in this reading. Somebody's trying to find the courage to speak up. They want to speak with you after this time. I think that the King of Wands wants to give it another shot. That's what it feels like, wants to try again, but this person doesn't want you to think that they're only coming in for the passion, so they need to find words. And they're trying to find the courage to find the words to say something. Tell me about the King of Wands, please. Wow. Wow. The King of Wands is serious. The King of Wands is, it says here, the World card, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. So the King is attracted to you. The King is also going to let you know that they want to close this chapter of being silent and just coming in for the passion. I feel like this Knight of Wands has grown up to be the King of Wands, who is realizing that they really do want an investment here. They do really want to stop being impulsive and running off when things get too intense. I really think that this person, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Swords, that they're ready to go from a place of Knight of Wands, like not giving much stability, to a place of great stability. And the Ace of Pentacles. It feels like we need to close the chapter of silence, and then we can invest in each other. Or let's just move on. Because it feels like this has been going on for a while. It almost feels like you've lost all hope that this is actually going to work out, because the Five of Pentacles is here next to the Four of Wands. It feels like that you feel this can't work out because of the distance, because we're separate, because we're quiet and we're disconnected. And I feel as though that even though as you look at it logically in Pentacles and Wands, I feel that you still have hope that this thing will work out. For some of you, just have hope that you can just release this energy. I feel like for some of you, it's really troublesome energy. That whether or not this person's coming forward as an emperor feels like it's sort of irrelevant. I feel like what you're looking at is how they made you feel. This person's coming back, I feel, after doing a lot of work on themselves. So if they've been away from you for a while, that's what's been going on. They've been in hermit mode working on themselves, and they are coming through truthful and honest. I do believe that the King of Wands is still following their passions, but is a little more grown up, as someone who can act impulsively only in certain ways. As a king, they got to hold together the kingdom. I feel like you're releasing hope that there will ever be a reconnection here, but in releasing hope, I think that you get the connection. There it is. We get the Emperor, right? So this person does finally learn how to speak up when they're coming at you as the Emperor, when they know the lessons of the King of Swords, right? That's how they become the Emperor. That was the only thing they had left to learn, is how to speak up and be truthful and honest. This Emperor is coming in to bring you reciprocity. The Knight of Swords is here. They want to fight for you to hear their side. They just want to release this all, right? They just want to release this this energy of having to tell their side of the story. It feels like it's sort of been building within them. They still have hope that you're going to give them forgiveness, I feel, once you hear what they have to say. Six of Pentacles is the King of Pentacles is coming in, or sorry, the Emperor is coming in to give you reciprocity. But look, Six of Pentacles is just that. Yes, they'll give you reciprocity, but who else do they have in the DMs? We have the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Look, the Nine of Cups in the reverse to me is, I don't think that this is my wish fulfillment, but should I give it a shot? Like the Ten of Cups is, but I do want all the 10 cups. This person's coming back as an Emperor. They've changed. They've learned some lessons. So if you're going to go on about your ex who hasn't learned any lessons, is terrible and awful, narcissistic, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about this person who has really worked on themselves because of you, I feel. I feel that something you said to them sent them into some sort of a looking at themselves. Nine of Cups in the reverse. Is this my wish fulfillment or is it not? Do I want to get into a family situation with this person? I think your person has kids. So I think it's a bigger deal to make a decision about this, because it involves children probably. All right. We've got the Two of Swords, and it's in the upright. It feels like somebody needs to make a decision here about what's going to happen next. Somebody's going to send a message. That's what's going to happen next, and it's going to be a romantic message. It's going to be about feelings. I feel this person has been sort of missing you. There's the Empress. Yeah, missing the Empress, the Four of Cups. Empress has been a redundant energy, but I feel like as though this person has been missing you. Queen of Wands, they're really attracted to you, and they see you as the soulmate, because the King of Wands is under here somewhere, right? Let's talk about who we're talking about here. Tell me more. Some information in these cards for Taurus to know if this is their reading or not. So your person is single, maybe you are. Just put up a singles reading, you might want to backtrack. We have a younger masculine, so if you are the masculine, you're younger, but if this could be your younger masculine. If I didn't say, I think I did, but we're dealing in water, so Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Aries, Capricorn again, Leo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And the World card is also the same signs as the wheel, all the fixed signs. Okay, so maybe you're the younger masculine, but maybe your person is the younger masculine. That person is single, by the way. Your person could also have a Sagittarius placement. Or maybe you do. We have Leo. You could be dealing with a Leo. As I said, there was a lot of Leo energy here. This person could have darker skin. It doesn't mean that they have to be ethnically different than you, but they have darker skin than you for whatever reason they do. But it could mean an ethnic difference here. We have sevens. So if you've been seeing sevens, this is a promise of abundance to come. This is very much around the corner. 7 to 10, that's 3, right? So maybe 3 months, possibly. This is something that's quite around the corner, it feels. We're coming to the end of a cycle here. For some of you, it could be 3 months, 3 days, 3 years. But it feels like it's closer than 3 years. So I want to say 3 months or 3 weeks maybe. We've got Libra, past life connection, and Virgo. You know without a doubt. You've gone over all the details. You have checked all the T's, crossed them all, and dotted all the I's. You know for certainty, after much scrutiny, that this is a past life connection for you. And when you, it feels like in your soul you know that. So you might be a Libra moon, could be. But it feels like in your soul you know that this is a connection that is significant in your life. Could be also Cancer energy here. Could be sort of a psychic connection, right? Virgo is quite psychic, and so is Cancer. So is Sagittarius as well. This is an ex for some of you. This is someone who's coming in seeking pleasure, as I said. Be careful of that. We've got the fire sign. Not this year. I'm going to say that I did a singles reading. If this is you and you're talking about you or them that is single, that I just did a singles reading, and it was all about not letting someone into the Zen garden because they might cause chaos. So it almost feels like this has something to do with that. So you might want to go back there and look at that. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so, so much. Taurus, I love you, love you, love you. Thank you for all the ways that you've been booking me and loving me and being in the comments and all your thumbs up. And thank you so much. I love you guys. I'm out. Bye-bye.